I am live. Bonjour, everyone, and welcome to our live stream today. So please say hello and where you're from. And let's start the video in a couple of minutes, maybe in a minute. Well, to give everybody time to join us. How many people do we have here? Please say hello and where you're from, please. Okay. Right. Okay. So who do we have? We have Monica. We have Distal from Montreal, Nikki from Edinburgh, Elizabeth from Vancouver, Padmini from Windy City, Chicago. And here we have Marianne from Normandy in France. We have Raya from Israel, Mama and Harry from London. Just came back from Paris last night. I hope you had a great time. Elizabeth from Vancouver said that. Pamela from NYC. Amanda, New Jersey. Holly, Chicagoland. Linda, Minneapolis. Lillian, England. Elizabeth, New Jersey. Evelyn, Northern Mountains of Arizona. Sierra, Orlando. Oh, I went to Orlando 3 times. Kathy from Florida. Pat, Nova Scotia, Canada. Janice from Prescott, Arizona. Ali Blue, Michigan. We have the USA. We have North Carolina, Maine, Alabama, Spain. Hola, Ghislaine. Ontario, Berlin, Canada, Wales, Minnesota, Rhode Island. Oh my gosh, Switzerland and Germany as well. And Sevilla, south of Spain. So bonjour, everybody. And thank you very much for joining us live today. I hope you're going to have a great live because it is quite an exciting subject, I think. And it is the 3-color rule. So if you can all hear me, and if you have any questions, you post your questions or comment. So the 3-color rule. So I will explain in this live stream what it is and how you can apply it and why is it important for us in France. We French women and men as well have been practicing this 3-color rule for decades. I mean, we didn't call it the 3-color rule, but we were saying, one should not, on ne doit pas mettre plus de 3 couleurs dans une tenue. So we shouldn't wear more than 3 colors in one outfit, and 3 being the maximum. 2 is usually good, and one accent. So the 3-color rule, if you have heard of it, let me know. But I've been mentioning 3-color rules and maybe not calling it the 3-color rule, since I wrote my first book back in 2011. And why is it important, the 3-color rule? Why should we talk about, how many colors should you have in your outfit? Because in French chic is quite a classic understated style. For those of you who've been following me for a while, read my book, and a student of mine, you will recognize that it's an understated look. It is a quality over quantity. Less is more. Keep it simple. These are the principles, and I call them, those 3 guidelines, I call them the 3 pillars of French chic, les 3 piliers du chic français, because they really underpin French chic style. So when you really understand, if you don't understand anything else, always keep that in mind. Keep it simple. Less is more. Quality, not quantity. And of course, knowing your body shape and knowing how to dress for it, really, that's French chic. Okay? And of course, in color, because it is less is more and keep it simple, If we wear more than 3 colors, if we wear pink, an orange, a yellow, a blue, a green, or in one outfit, in France, people really stare at you and probably say that your outfit is looks like a parrot. So, and you have too many things on, and you're looking like a Christmas tree. These are very much sayings in France. Tu ressembles à un sapin de Noël. This is really, it is true. We will say that because we prefer things that are understated. And by dressing understated, as an understated way, of course, less is more. Our outfit look more chic. They look smarter, more elegant. And this is why. And when you think, for instance, think right now to a style icon of yours, a classic style icon, for instance, even if they don't have to be French, but for instance, one is French, Coco Chanel, but also if you think of Grace Kelly, Catherine Hepburn, Audrey Hepburn, and other ladies that you may, for instance, Jackie O. If you think of these ladies, very stylish, very elegant, and they still are decades later, and so many decades after they passed away, what do you think about the color? Their colors are very understated and usually not more than 2 or 3, and you can see by thinking of that, oh, I didn't think of that, but yes. So I'm going to start answering your questions and your comments, and we'll keep the conversation quite live. And midway through, I will have a little gift for you. But for now, I've got already some questions from Sally. How do you work out the number of colors in a print? So, of course, some prints. In France, we try. Well, it's not we try. We usually are very much centered in prints that are in 2 colors, black and white, navy and white, or little florals like red and in white, for instance, something like that, or 3 or 4. So again, because of this print, for instance, I like to show you a few things, like little props to expect. So, for instance, of course, the stripe, again, just 2. And let's not forget that stripes are the French people's favorite prints. Again, lots of stripes here. These are verticals. So you have, again, another print, black and white. But for instance, okay, I've got this. I can show you multicolored. I've got a shirt here that's multicolored. So this is a print multicolored. You can see, oh, Marianne is wearing a multicolored blouse. Oh my God, I thought she was French. Yes, I am French. But sometimes we have some prints that are multicolored. You can't escape it. You really like something, and they have a number of prints. So there's a trick. So of course, you're going to try not to wear another print with multicolored but different color, because it's going to be far too much. So this is going to be the focus of your outfit, of course. So for instance, I could have worn it, this blouse, with trousers. Okay? That's perfect. The black is in there. In France, we tend to wear a print. So of course, you must know that if you follow me, but if you're new to this, you would pick one color from the print to wear the other pieces. So for instance, if I was going to wear that, as I have just showed you, I would wear it with black trousers. And in France, we tend to choose the darkest color. So if the darkest color was navy blue, we would wear navy. This one is black. You understand how it goes. But sometimes we want to push the envelope. So, it's a bit of orange. Okay, wear it with a pair of orange trousers, but that would be very bright for France. But of course, you can do it if you wanted to. But that would count as a one color, if you like, but it's a busy print. Okay, there's more than 2 or 3 colors. It is busy. So you have to tone it down. In France, we would say you have to tone it down. So for instance, in France, as I said, we would wear with one color, everything in that same color, okay? Because this is so busy. So, for instance, don't wear one pair of black trousers and pink jumper and yellow shoes and orange handbag and green belt. Oh, but I picked the colors from the belt, from the blouse. Yes, but there's so many colors, that would not look really smart and elegant. So if you wear a busy blouse like that, everything else needs to be toned down, probably to the darkest color, especially so if you went out or something, because it looks more, more smart, more chic, more elegant. Anything really bright, if you picked like a pink or one of the orange, more for daytime, maybe more for fun or something like that, more high vibe, but maybe more south of France, maybe, but just one color. Okay, if you wear pink, just pink all over. But again, pink all over. There's going to be too many pink, and then a busy blouse. For me, as a French woman, I would advise you to pick the darkest color, i.e., black in here. Or maybe, but there's no white in here, but also white would work as well, but then keep all white. But having too much of another bright color would be too much. So either black or white, as I say, but again, there's no white, so we add a white, although it works well with white, but don't add any other color, please. I hope that I made this clear with those, as one of these were difficult. Okay, so question from Jenny. Do you include the color of belt, shoes, bag, socks, etc.? Yes, anything that can be seen. For instance, in the sun, you're going to see the whole outfit. So yeah, if you have a shirt in one color, jumper in another, trousers in another color, and shoes in another again, and a bag in another, and belt in a color. Oh my gosh, no! It is not an outfit that's going to be that is going to be harmonious visually. And style is visual, so it needs to be harmonious. If the style is not harmonious, it doesn't. It jars. It jars. The eye doesn't know where to go, especially if everything is bright. So it's going to go here to the pink, and to the bright, and to the jewelry, and to the shoes. Oh, so if the eye shifts from top to bottom, left to right, and everywhere, that means it's not harmonious. Okay, so something to have harmony, you need, one center focus. Whenever you are focused, usually you try the face, towards the face, or with the jewelry that attract the eye. Or you can have anything, very neutral, but a bright pair of shoe, for instance. The shoes will be center focus. But try not to have various area of focus with bright colors and everything. It's just too much. This is why we have this, the 3-color rule to keep you in those guidelines. And in France, we do like those guidelines in style very much so. So it keeps us not in the straight and narrow, but in this band that we are in. We're never too. So if that is your band from the frumpiest, the worst dressed, to the top, to the ball gown thing, we don't do extremes. We are in between, very much so, and it varies a little bit, but not much. I have not seen it veer that much through my life. So to keep us here, you need guidelines. This is why, hence the 3-color rule. But on the whole, it's usually 2 colors. And the third, as I say, if you really must, like a pop of color, something, to create a focus sometimes. Please let me know if you're understanding this rule, the 3-color rule, color rule, and how you can apply it, etc. A good question from Tracy here. Do you include different shades or tones of the same color, or do they count as one? That is such a great question, Tracy. Of course, it's going to depend, because you have one color, but you can have 2 different shades of the color that looks like 2 colors, like from the very pale to the very darkest. And if you have other colors and of those shades, there's going to be too much. So you have to be careful in the shades because sometimes can count on 2. So I hope that is helpful so far. I think I did not finish what I was saying before. If you see on your outfit in the spring and summer, you see everything outfit, but the wind, so you need to count everything, not more than 3 maximum. But in the winter, you have a coat. So you will see, for instance, just your coat, a scarf, and let's say bottom of the trousers and boots, for instance. So we'll see just that. So you can have then, just 2 colors, let's say. But when you remove your coat, let's say even if your coat is bright red, and underneath you're wearing something pink, and that's 2 of the colors. You say, oh, it's more than 3 colors. But once you remove your coat, because with your coat on, we may see 2 colors. You remove your coat, we see again like just 2 or 3. Okay, so how do we see the colors? A question from Nikki. If we wear a blend of monochromatic colors, are those 3 colors, or can we add jewelry in a different color? Merci. Well, again, a blend of monochromatic colors, if it's very close together, like let's say you have neutrals of camel and brown, or light beige and camel, but not too, don't have too many. Again, you can have various shades, and then it's going to be if you have from the very light to the very dark plus a few in between, already you're having your outfits getting what we call in French compliqué. It's becoming a little bit busy. Okay, so if you add something else, then if you have a piece of jewelry you want to show, for instance, earrings or a nice necklace, then tone down, simplify, if you like, the rest of the outfit visually. Just make it just 2 or 3, but not more than that, in between the shades. Otherwise, it's going to be too much. What could be good, maybe from the top and the bottom, make them, for instance, same color, and maybe the jumper different one, all in neutral, so there is not too many difference in shades, and then add that. Otherwise, again, that may jar a little bit. But again, try the look. Stand in front of your mirror, stand back, and have a good look. Or maybe take a selfie to see how it's going. I'm just sorry, just taking 2 seconds. I'm looking here and that behind me, and you can see the difference between that and that. How that is so much busier than that. This is why you see French women usually wearing prints in 2 colors. Not with that very often. Jan, is lipstick considered a color? Is the 3 color in a 3 color rule? No, not the lipstick, unless you're wearing pink, purple, red, yellow, or just 3 and then a different color there. Unless it really jars, usually no. It's very much your clothes and the accessories. I hope so far it's helpful. From IRC, does the 3 color rule apply to solid colors? What about if we wear floral dress with lots of colors on it? I think I've answered your question, IRC, because I mentioned that. So again, to reiterate, you can have up to 3 colors in solid, but it's try not to have the same amount of color, those 3 colors. Let's say, for instance, don't wear 3 in the same amount, 3 big pieces, because that's too much. But you can have 2 pieces, 2 large pieces. So for instance, in one color, then another large piece in the second color, and the third will have a pop or something in a smaller. It doesn't have to be a bright color, but in a smaller amount. Otherwise, you have 3 different colors in the same large amount. Might be too much. So again, talking about that is so busy that the rest of the outfit needs to be in one other color, preferably black. Okay. Comment from Marcel. Hello from Italy. I've been using this rule for some time now and find it makes decision which clothes to wear, much more simple. Exactly. Once you have rules, it's so much easier to dress because you follow these rules and you don't have to overthink. You don't have to, it's there for you it's there to help you really. And it's extremely useful in traveling with limited backspace. Exactly. To create what I call a micro capsule to go on holiday, for instance, so much easier because you create it in 2 colors and you add one other color here and there for an accent. And that's all you need. Question from Analia. I never wear black because it makes me older. Okay. How can I add some black to my multicolor outfits? Well, then if you don't want to wear black close to your face because it makes you, it's harsh. It's true. Black is harsh for many complexion as you get older. Then maybe you can wear black in your shoes or in the lower part of the body. Okay. So that it's not close to your face. So in that way, it will be okay. But again, black will count as a color. Don't forget. Question from Peggy. What about gold and silver? Are these a kind of neutral? Yes. But it can also be, you could ask, for instance, look, silver shoes. Okay, so it's gray. So I'm wearing them. This is gray. So you can wear silver as it is gray, but it is kind of a pop as well because it is silver. So that's going to attract the eye, if you like. So think of them as a pop, for instance. But don't have too many, for instance, silver shoes, silver handbags, silver trousers or something like that, too much. But one thing like that is fine. I've got earrings in silver, but the jewelry, usually smaller pieces. So it's not, too bad. But if you have something big again, or if you want to wear, you have to really be strong be quite strict in that. You need to think what you want to achieve. Again, listen to the guidelines. Less is more. So do you want to look smarter, more chic, more elegant and understated? Then follow very much the 3 color rules. 3 color rules is not just 3 colors. It is not 3 colors in equal amount, as I mentioned before, but 2 maximum. Okay, so that means you can dress in 1 color, you can dress in 2 colors, but yay, I like that. But the 3rd color only if you must, as a pop, for instance, a handbag, a pair of shoes, a belt, something like that. Okay. Please let me know if you understand this rule. It's that's why I thought I would do a live stream because it's not something to explain in just 2 minutes. You need to have examples and stuff like that. So I hope so far it is helpful, my ladies. Please send me some love. Oh, I wanted to ask you, please, if you like my live streams and if you like my video, please share my videos. Please share, please subscribe, and please share my videos or my, even better, my channel to your many friends so I can reach even more people. That would be so helpful. Thank you very much. Okay, a question from Nikki. If we wear monochromatic blends of color, okay, I mentioned that already. Sorry. Question, sorry, Nikki. Question for Petra. Is it okay to combine pink, blush pink, earthy colors, and black? Oh, well, I'm saying pink and blush pink. So pink, let's say bright pink, blush pink, earthy colors, and black. Well, already there's too much because you're having pink, you're having blush pink, even though it's pink, it's a different shades. Okay, still pinks. That could work as one, but it depends on the bright pink. We have earthy colors, so there's more than one, and we have black as well. That's too much already, I think. Why don't you stay in the pinks and earthy colors, but not too many, because you have pink, bright pink, blush pink, earthy colors. So that's already going to be too much. So omit the black and stay in the earthy colors with maybe a little bit of pink. Irene, I've just popped on, not so sure. So not sure what I've missed. What about shoes? Could you pick a color from the blouse? Not bright pink. Well, again, that blouse, if you wear that blouse, please wear only one color for the other pieces. Not, and I know some, you could say, okay, I'm going to wear black trousers, but I'm going to wear pink shoes, orange bag, green jacket. No. Oh, Maria, you're strong. She told me no. Yes. Yes, I'm telling you no. Yes, only black, because it's going to be far too much. This is so bright. And at the end of the day, it's bright, it's very pretty. So in order for it to be the focus, just wear understated colors, a dark color, black, so that stands out. Cynthia, is it wrong? I do not like to combine 3 colors. Does it mean, Cynthia, do you mean, is it wrong if you don't like to wear less than 3 colors? For instance, do you prefer to wear more than 3 colors? Please let me know, Cynthia. I don't think I've got your question right. Do you mean to say that you prefer to wear more than 3 colors? If you want to wear more than 3 colors, Cynthia, it's really up to you. I'm not forcing anybody to abide, by these French rules. Of course, you're all free to do as you want. I'm only advising, on the French Chic style, because I'm French and I've grown up with the French Chic style. So of course, that's what I'm advising you on. Cynthia, that's a good question as well. I can answer. I understand. How do you choose which 3 colors? Well, it depends on the colors you want to wear and the clothes you want to wear. So again, choose the 2 colors. For instance, as an example, we're in France. You will see many French people wearing navy blue. The French wear navy blue. It's one of their favorite colors. And then they would probably wear navy blue with white. Okay. Or they could wear, like on winter, for instance, they would wear navy blue with a brown handbag. Okay. So you will see these 2 colors, for instance. So if they wear, it depends on the amount as well, but if they wear, let's say, white shirt and navy blue jeans, they might probably wear a pair of brown shoes, brown sandals or something like that, or a pair of white sneakers. They may not wear a 3rd color. I hope that's helpful for you, Cynthia. Peggy, did I understand right? Did I understand it right? A black with a middle gray plus a little bright red would work. Alors, a black with a middle gray plus a little bright red would work. Yes, that's right. I mean, you could have 2 pieces in black and the other gray. Again, that's, according to colors, but really what is gray, it's a shade of black. It's just got more white than black. So that's fine. And I'm wearing red lipstick. Okay. I'm wearing, of course, those silver loafers, but again, it's gray. So that works. And it's a small amount. Think of the 3rd color only if you have to, and in a small amount. Okay. The 3rd color should not be in the same amount as the other 2 colors. Okay, you can have one main color. I could be wearing, for instance, all black, and for instance, the silver loafers, maybe, or something that clashes, for instance, or just red lipstick. I can if I want to. I don't have to wear 2 different colors. I can wear just one color. Rhoda, I hope that was helpful for you, Peggy. Rhoda, I'm a winter. Snow white coloring. Okay, I'm also 53, but I still feel like black looks great by my face. Am I delusional? Haha. Well, if you can wear black, I wear blacks close to my face until the day where it will be too harsh. Sometimes it depends on the piece as well. It depends also if it's winter, if it's spring and summer. It depends on your hair color. I just had my hair color done this morning, by the way. So as long as the color suits you, I don't go by the seasons myself. I just take each piece as its in its own merit, because it depends. If it's shiny, let's say black doesn't suit you, but you find that a bit of sheen, like a silk black, suits you, for instance. So that could change. There's a little hair that bothers me here. Sorry. So that's how I do the test. I hope that is helpful for you, Rhoda. Nikki, I feel very stylish when I wear 3 colors. Yes, if I wear only 2, I feel as if I'm wearing some kind of uniform. Well, if you want to wear 3 colors, again, if you don't want to wear 2 colors, you don't have to. But again, be careful about the 3rd color, so that isn't otherwise might be too busy, and your eye may be going in every place. From Maria, handbag, belt, and shoes count as another color. Yes, because each item is a different color. Okay, so let's say you have, look, you see behind me, you have handbags of various colors. So you have pink, I can see pink handbag, red, kind of mid brown, you have blue, white, red, you have the pink and the light ones here. And imagine if you're wearing that as well, and you're wearing a different color here, this counts as, because it's something in color. Okay, so count accessories as well. Of course they count. Accessories are important. So I hope that is helpful to you, Maria. PGS, if you are wearing a bright blue / multicolored evening dress, would you go for matching bright blue shoes or neutral color evening shoes? Okay, so your evening dress would be long and it's bright blue multicolored. You could go with bright blue shoes, or you could go with neutral. So you can go with bright blue as your dress has some bright blue. But as long as we don't switch the shoes, as it's going to be a long dress and we can see only the front of the shoe as you're walking, that is fine. You can also choose neutral colors if you have that neutral color already in that dress. It is multicolored, so I don't know how many colors and which color, but you may choose one of these. In that multicolor, there may be some neutral, okay? And then you can wear your shoes. Usually, you could wear, many women would choose a nude, kind of nude shoe, nude sandal, so it wouldn't be seen even when you walk. Very, very subtle. And then your dress is the focus. I hope that's helpful for you, Nikki. Maria. No, it wasn't Nikki. Sorry. PGS. Okay, so now we're about halfway through. I've got a little gift for you. I've got a little gift of $50 off for my e-course on colors. And that really teaches you. It's a really big course. It's more a program than a course, with, I think, is over 200. Sorry? 118 outfit boards with different colors and how you can wear those colors. So it gives you can really apply what you see. They give you inspiration as well. So it's a big program, and I give you a coupon for $50 dollars off that course. So if you want to know more about colors, especially how French women wear color, this is the course for you, and also we will put the name of the coupon code in the chat along with the link to that course on my website. And the course is called How to Wear Colors like a French Woman. And it's, how to wear colors with chic. So you will discover the French chic principle that guide French women to choose one color over another, the 7 colors that French women favor, so that 5 main plus 2 as accent, 118 outfit balls that you can recreate yourself easily, how colors work together, how to create stylish outfits with the right color or colors, and how to dress better. So that is that course. It is one of my foundation course, you can take to, because you need a good foundation with style. You need a foundation, how to know your body shape and how to dress for it. It's good to keep in mind also the 3 pillars of French chic. Again, that's your foundation. How to wear colors, another foundation. How to wear prints, that's another foundation. I've also got a course on prints. And how to dress for your, if for your body, if you are a petite or if you are plus size. So these are foundational courses. This is a knowledge that you need to know as a foundation, and then you can build on top for your style, to build up on your style and to become much better at, and knowledgeable on how to create outfits that suit you and that flatter you. So I think we've had the link put in. Yep. Okay, so the next one, the next question, where is it? Where am I? Okay. Question from Lisa. Is it French chic style to choose the 3 colors according to the seasons, autumn, spring, or should we feel confident wearing any group of colors throughout the year? It's going to be more of a question of shades in this, because, for instance, in the spring and summer, we would favor white, whereas in the autumn and winter, because the light changes, we tend to wear more the winter whites, the creams, the ivory. For instance, the reds. In the spring and summer, we could wear bright red, but usually in the winter and autumn in France, we prefer to wear burgundy or dark red as opposed to the bright red. So the shades of colors can vary depending on the season. Yes. PMJ, can older women wear a leather motor jacket without looking like a lunatic? Well, it is very much, it is a classic leather motor jacket. It is a classic. In France, we've been wearing them for decades. And usually we say on casse les codes, that means that we're going to wear a leather jacket. So you imagine the leather jacket, what kind of vibe does it give you? It gives you a vibe of rock chic. It's also masculine. If you wear it black, so that's quite dark. So you need to, in order not to look too harsh, too masculine, to rock, you need to contrast that. Instead of wearing, for instance, with it black leather trousers and black motorbike boots, stuff like that would be too much. So in France, we would contrast that with something softer, for instance. Easily wear it with a simple sweater and blue jeans. That would be softer, or over a dress. Many French women wear their leather jacket over a dress, so that you have the masculine, feminine, the harshness of the rock, of the leather, with the softness of a dress, but of course in a different fabric. So you have the the cold of the leather, and you would have, for instance, the warmth of the wool dress, so it contrasts well. But, you have to see also, does that suit you? If a black moto jacket does not suit you, you can try a different color. You can try different fabric. You could try, for instance, suede. It's softer than leather. If you have a large bust, it's probably better to avoid them unless you wear them open, because it will widen, it will expand your bust. So it's better in that case to wear one open if you want to wear one. So I hope that was helpful for you, Jay. Question from Shirley. Marianne, which 3 colors, in your opinion, would be the most slimming? Well, the most slimming are usually the darkest because they are receding colors. For instance, that's why we say black is slimming. Not because it's actually slimming, but because it's a receding color. The receding colors appear to be further away to the eye. This is why we say they are slimming. And as opposed to the advancing colors, usually the lightest, the brightest, the white, for instance, the bright red, bright pink, because they're advancing. They look closer to the eye. So, if you want 3 colors, pick some three dark colors. It could be dark shades. It's going to be a black, a navy blue, dark brown, dark gray, dark green, a real dark burgundy, that kind of, this kind of shades. I hope that was helpful for you, Shirley. Rhoda, is it okay to wear navy with black these days? I have a video on this on my channel, navy with black. So if you search on my YouTube channel, have a look for navy and black. I did a video on this, and the question is yes. Teresa Palmer, I understand this, and it's obvious when you see someone that is not dressing this way. It is jarring to the eye. Something that is their personality makes it okay, it is not really stylish. Well, yes, that's right, because it is jarring, it is very busy. So, for instance, if you think of the quiet luxury, this is a term, a recent term from last year, a couple of years ago. We had a quiet luxury for a while. So what was the look? The look was very much French chic, really, because it was everything simple, mainly neutral colors, nothing jarring, nothing too brightly colored, many of it. And that is a style that is, I say, it's not new. The term quiet luxury is new, but the actual thing is not new. So it was an understatement of it all. And very much something that underpins French chic when you think about it. And definitely not, many colors. Definitely 2 to 3 colors. Very good comment, Teresa. Teresa again, is the third color better to be complementary or contrast? Well, again, it depends. What kind of impact do you want? Do you want to have a pop of color, in which case it would be bright, it would be a contrasting, for instance, or it could be complementary if you want to be more, more understated. So I hope that is helpful for you, Teresa. Petra, I remember that southern countries like Spain, Italy, you never wear brown and black together, considered almost like fashion curse. I still have this in my mind. It is true that like navy and black, brown and black, in the olden days, we didn't tend to wear them together. Now we kind of, break the codes, if you like. For me, it has not really been a question of, because it's brown and black, or black and blue, black and navy blue, but it's more of the there is not much contrast between the two, so they almost look alike. So to me, why do that at all? But you can try a lighter brown or a lighter blue than navy. You can go, for instance, French blue. From Brenda, I love to wear black, but I always wear a scarf to bring light to my face. Well, exactly. You can wear black, for instance, and wear a scarf, with lots of colors towards the face. Because again, if you're going to wear, because it's nice to have bright colors towards the face. But when you do that, always keep in mind again, so your multicolored scarf needs to be the third color, for instance, or the second color, because that's a print, various colors. Because if you have something else in a print that may clash, etc. Jean, what would you add to your outfit as a third color? Well, again, I think I mentioned that to Teresa about complementary and contrast. It could be a complementary or contrast color, depending on what you want to achieve, but also it can be as an accessory. It could be an accessory, for instance, shoes, belt, handbag, or a hat, a scarf. It depends on what you have. It depends on what you want to wear. It depends on your outfit. Is it summer? If it's winter? The kind of, because that will dictate the kind of accessories as well. So I hope that's what you meant, Jean. AW, is it okay to pair snow white, off-white, and beige or tan in an outfit? Merci. That is, oui, yes. It may jar a little bit. Yes and no. It depends on the actual shade. Some shade will be have more yellow than others. Some will be more into the brown. Some will have more yellow. You have to watch that if it goes or not. But yes, because at the end of the day, it's the whites, off-white, and the tans, etc. And this is a kind of what I call the whites, actually. So you can, but you have to be wary of actual shades. Some will be like warm, and some will be cold, cooler. So have a look if they don't actually clash in the warmth or the coolness of them. But yes, definitely. Otherwise, they can go together. 3-piece soup asked you about wearing more than 3 colors. You suggested I try and compare. I saw for myself 3 or less is always best. Before I try to wear all my favorite things at once. Exactly. I'm so happy 3-piece soup that you tried and it worked for you, because it does work. Joyce, how about earrings, necklaces, and watch color? How do we match silver and gold color accessories with your outfits? Thank you. With our outfit. I am traditional in that way. I don't really like to mix my metals. That is me. Some people now, some fashion people say, mix your metals. That's fine if you like to mix metals. I don't, because I find it's, I don't like the look of mixed metals, unless, for instance, it's a ring that has, one side gold and one side silver. It happens you have 2 metals in one piece, but that is different. But for instance, if I wear silver jewelry, for instance, like now, I would not wear a handbag with gold hardware, for instance. I would not mix that. I would prefer hardware that is the same color throughout. I think it looks better, but that's me. Some people say you don't have to, but I prefer when it's the same metal. From Virginia, wearing gold sandals, when is it appropriate? Yeah. In France, we wear gold sandals. It is actually gold sandals look really lovely in the summer when your feet are a little bit tanned. I think it brings the tan out. I think it's really lovely for the beach, for instance, or to go out on holiday, or in the summer like that when we're walking around. That's lovely. We don't find gold sandals inappropriate in France. So I don't know in other places. But if you like wearing gold sandals, please wear them. Diane, Question: Jewelry is jewelry one of the colors? It depends. For instance, at the moment, you have one of the trends is for really big, really large round beads, and you can have them in various colors. For instance, that could be if you're wearing one, for instance, I don't know, red, a necklace with red round beads, or blue or green. That will be counted as a color because it's really out there. You can really see it. It's large, so that would count as one of the accessories in a color. But if you wear some, jewelry like this, or something very subtle like that, I think it's as we say, passe-partout. I don't think it's going to count as a color, unless you have gold somewhere else. But usually, unless it's like that, it's very subtle. No, that doesn't count as another color. Oh, thank you very much, Solomon, for your super thanks. Thank you very much. That's lovely. Thank you very much for your support. From PGS, a quick question: have you done a video on how to maximize scarves with outfits? I have a playlist on scarf videos, PGS. So I've done a few videos already on scarves. Just go on my YouTube channel. You can search on scarf or scarves, and you will see the videos on this topic. From Cynthia, how do we find the 3 colors we want to wear? Is there a color rule, so to speak? Not so much the color rule in that respect, but for instance, you need to know the color test. For instance, of course, choose colors, especially those close to the face, that suit your complexion. Don't wear pastels if it washes you out, for instance. The reds, they are orangey reds or blue reds. Which one suits you better? So an easy test, the one that I advise, is not so much the seasons. I don't follow that so much because it's very much, it puts you in a small box. It only gives you about a dozen colors or shades, but there are many more that suits you. So it puts you too much in one. And sometimes, you could wear something from a different season, and it happens. And many people find that also confusing. What I find is easier and works every time is that if you put the item that you want to wear close to your face and take a mirror and go out in a natural light and then see what it does to your complexion. Do you look tired? If you look tired and you need a holiday, that shade is not for you. Well, not so much that shade, but the item is not for you. But if you look like fantastic and if people compliment you, oh, you've just been on a holiday, you look fantastic, then you know that item, you should wear more often in that shade. Because when I said that item is because sometimes a color does not suit us because maybe it's shiny or maybe because it's matte. And, that varies. The fabric will change whether it suits you or not. I hope that is helpful to you. Where am I? Linda, camel is a very versatile color to go with black, dark green, navy, and dark brown. Yes. You're asking me if it's yes? Yes. And camel is a neutral, so it will go with most, if not all, colors. This is a great thing with neutral. If you are, all of you watching me right now, have a look at your wardrobe and see if you have neutrals in your wardrobe. If you have only colors, your wardrobe is not going to work for you. You need a large base of neutrals. That will be the big skeleton of your wardrobe. Let's say even 80%, the 80-20 rule. And then 20% should be accent colors, for instance. Okay, and that will work really well. So you are more likely to find it easier to dress with the two neutrals and then the pop of color. Because there was a question before, how you choose those colors. So it's usually, in France, we're going to mainly wear neutrals and the pop of color. So let's say in France, maybe not for you where you are from, but in France, blue for us is a neutral, especially navy blue. So let's say navy and blue and a pop of, I don't know, pop of green or pop of red, pop of pink. So that is easy to do. If you don't know how to create a capsule wardrobe, have a look on my website. I think we can add the link to masterclasses on, I've got 4 masterclasses on the seasons, how to create a capsule wardrobe. So you have one for each season, spring, summer, autumn, and winter. Maybe you can put the season here for spring. And I go through in that masterclass that was given live. I have my rail, my clothes rail, and I actually explain to you how I create my capsule wardrobe. And I invite you to do the same as I'm doing it. So you may find that really, really helpful. And you can see how it's built up and how it works the way I built it. So I hope that helps as well. Monica, which color is a color for sporty style outfit? Sporty style outfit. I don't really understand your question, Monica. When I talk about style, I talk about day wear and not sports. So I'm not understanding your question. Question from Pearl. My friend stopped wearing all shades of blue because they washed her out. What do you suggest, even if eye color stays the same, but eye color doesn't? So first of all, do the French color test, which I mentioned earlier, with putting the item here in front of natural light. But I don't think that all shades of blue wash out your friend. She needs to start to try maybe the darker ones, because maybe the pastels wash her out, but maybe the darker, more maybe brightest, maybe like she could start with kind of a denim blue. Denim blue is one color that usually suit everyone. So she, if she likes blue, of course, if she likes blue, there is a shade of each color that suits every person. It's like, I don't remember who said that. A famous person who said, could be Audrey Hepburn. I'm not sure. A famous person said there is a shade of red for every person. And so it depends on the red that suits you. For me, it's more like the dark red, the blue red suits me, but for you, it could be more the orangey red. It depends. The hair color, again, that can affect the colors you wear. This is why when you do if you do a color test like, the seasons, somebody told you, yes, you're winter, you're in autumn, summer, spring, this may change because, your hair, if you suddenly you go, not suddenly, but if you no longer want to wear, let's say, me as an example, I've got this shade, suddenly tomorrow I said, oh, I want to go gray. I'm gray underneath, of course, because I'm 60. If I want to go gray, suddenly I won't be able to wear the same shade that I am able now. There are some shades of color I will not be able to wear. That I know because of the gray. Especially if they're lighter gray, I will have to avoid gray for instance, especially light gray. It would be too much gray. As opposed to now, I can wear light gray, that's fine. So things will change. So always do your color test that I mentioned a couple of times. because that will affect what you can wear or not. So we need to remember that style is a journey. It is not stagnant. You are on a journey. Your life is a journey. You are not stagnant. So things will change. Your style will change. It needs to follow you in your life. And things you will pick up along the way, things you will learn along the way. We all pick up and learn things every day. And it is good also to embrace some change and not stay static. Because if your style stays static, it will, that will create a gap that widens, because that's your journey, your life journey, and that's your style. And if your style is stagnant, it will even appear to go back and back and back. There'll be too much of a gap in between. And actually, that's something that's a topic of our next video, hopefully for this Sunday on my channel, YouTube channel. I'm talking about that. So don't forget that style is a journey, and you need to embrace change, don't stay stagnant. So again, I hope you enjoyed this topic. That was a really good topic, and don't forget that $50 discount on my color e-course. That would be so helpful for you if you are looking to learn more about colors and how to wear colors the French chic way. Again, and there's another last question from Gina. What colors do you recommend for salt and pepper hair color? Again, that will depend on you. You need to do that color test. I can't tell you, well, that's wear this, because your hair could be salt and pepper. What about your eyes? What about your coloring, your skin tone? That will vary. And one woman with salt and pepper color can wear those shades, whereas another one may not be able to wear the same shades. So always try things on with your own eyes to see if it suits you. And also somebody with you could tell you, oh no, that washes you out, or wear this. Oh, that's really good. If you hear wow, it's a yes. If you hear no wow, it's a no. What? Okay, well, I thank you. I think that's it. No more questions and no more comments. So that was a great topic. If you have other ideas for topics for live stream, please comments. Let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I will speak to you next Thursday again at the same time. And I want to say thank you for being live with me. And thank you very much for your super thanks, because that supports my channel. So thank you again. Please take care of yourself. Have a lovely weekend. Au revoir.